Alright, that's a bop. You gotta say that. Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Malia. Welcome to my channel. I like to make self-development videos with myself as the example. It gets vulnerable up in here. So recently for my birthday, I did something that I've never done before. I put my own first song and music video. Don't do that. Music video on Spotify and YouTube. I never really produced a song myself with my idea, with my melody, with my singing. There comes various points in an artist's life where you question your abilities, you have lots of limiting beliefs, and then they actually just become reoccurring thoughts, and it's like we practice them just like we practice tying our shoes every single day or brushing our teeth. These thoughts are on a wheel constantly, whether we are aware of them or not. For many reasons, I have adopted lots of specific limiting thoughts and beliefs that are constantly circling throughout my head, and I am always trying to overcome them. In this video, I want to share with you my main limiting beliefs and how I beat them. So what were my limiting beliefs? Number one, Malia, you don't know what you're doing.
What you doing, girl? You don't know about this. Why are you trying to dip your toe in that? You're not a singer. You're not a songwriter. You're not a musician.
Whoa, calm down, ego. And this belief literally prevents me from getting started all the time. I have had this idea on my mind for a few years now to create my own song, and I never did it. And one day I just got tired and I basically just texted my friend hey, you want to work on this song with me? I'll pay you. And the main way that I beat this limiting belief, accountability through a friend who is one step or more ahead of you, who you have a relationship with and you can trust. So I have a friend, he's not one step ahead, he's 10 steps ahead, let's be real. That's Seabass. He's the drummer for Sammy Ray and the Friends. I love Seabass so much. We have a great friendship and we have so much fun together and we laugh together. We're genuinely friends. We genuinely respect each other and want to help each other grow. So you need to find someone like that. Do not find somebody who procrastinates. It was a little scary for me to ask Seabass to work with me because I had never done anything before, and it's he's seeing me outside of who he knows me as. And usually people who are close to you don't want to see you change, but no, Seabass isn't like that. He wants to see people grow. So I knew I could count on him for that accountability. Then since he is somebody who's 10 steps ahead of me or whatever, that made me want to study the things I had to do more. I had to figure out what to do with DistroKid. I had to buy a microphone, interface, audio interface. That made me want to work harder now that I have this mentor friend working with me. A second limiting belief that has really held me back in the past is people think your idea is stupid.
What is this thing that you're working on? Oh, this person over here on your Instagram feed, they're doing such cooler things than that. Your idea is juvenile. Are you a child?
Do you want to embarrass yourself in front of all these people?
This idea is stupid.
So that's Malia ego talking. Sorry about that. I made this for myself. I was literally laughing out loud in the process of this. I was oh my god, I'm so crazy. What is this lyrics that I'm writing? What are these things that are coming to me? So I committed to making this song and music video for myself and to make myself laugh and to make my sisters laugh. Just create art for one other person. Oh, I recently heard create art for God, which is something I'm going to experiment with, but let's stay on topic. So I made it for myself, but that voice did continually pop up. You're not getting paid to do this.
Why are you doing this? Why are you creating something? What is the point of this?
What are
you gonna get in return for this?
I've been in the work world for 10 years, and I feel the work world trains you to want to make money online, all the crap, like make money while you sleep. I feel like I've been conditioned to like only want to do things that make me money. Oh my god, that's so horrible. That's so horrible, because like that is not who I am. I don't care about money. That's another video. That was a conditioning I really had to like think about and reel back and be like, yo, Malia, you are having fun. You are expressing yourself the way you want to be seen. You are making yourself laugh. You are enjoying this. So I had to keep like reminding myself that, which was, that's just crazy that I have that limiting belief, but maybe you guys too do too. And really, you just have to remember, like, sometimes I just constantly remind myself that I'm going to die someday. And that's a sad thought, but it also makes you think like, yeah, I don't care about money. Like, what? I want to have a good time. I want to express myself. I want to learn something. I want to grow. I want to help people grow. I want to create meaningful experiences. And so I really had to love what I was doing. Like, I bought all this like crazy Ivy Park, Ivy Park stuff. I bought some like Fashion Nova dresses that I could wear that I would never wear outside. But oh my gosh, I had so much fun doing it. And I love setting up lighting for my videos. I don't know if you guys can tell, I really like to do lighting. Like, I have my ring light here. It's so fun. It takes like an hour to set up though. The camera, the lights, the like everything. Like, this is what it usually looks like. This is usually a mess. Blah blah blah. You know this is the highlight reel. You know that. Yeah, you know that. We learned this lesson. We learned it. The fourth limiting belief that kept coming up for me, but it's that I am a quitter, and like
it's okay to be a quitter, Malia.
I kind of have labeled myself that way, and I've gotten a couple of confirmations from the outside world that this is part of me and this is something I need to work on. Because I feel like I have quit on a lot of things in my life. Like, if I don't enjoy it anymore, I just like stop it and I move on. I guess I could see it in a different way. I could see it as pivoting. The way that I overcame this limiting belief is with the accountability from my friend again. I didn't want to let him down. Like, I felt like, oh, I would be like kind of letting him down. Also, I put a lot of money in this project. I spent a lot of money on this project. All that money on the Ivy Park because I had an intention to use it for this project. And then I also brought the microphone, the interface, and a new freaking tripod. I got some like lights, box lights, stuff like that. New makeup. Spent a lot of money. So that's the way I overcame my quitter label that the ego labeled on me. You know what I'm saying? And then, this is not a specific thought, but I have a fear of holding space for myself as an artist. And that really stems from like, childhood trauma, being raised in, Christian, conservative, middle class, you're supposed to be this way, status quo kind of thing. So I'm afraid of holding space for myself as this person, and that's why I wanted to make this extreme. I wanted to like come out as a producer, as an artist who produces her own stuff. And I sometimes feel like crazy for all the like Catholic people and Christian people who follow me on social media. You're gonna unfollow me one of these days. Like, I don't think you're gonna like the way I need to express myself, because I've been caged for so long. I feel like I've been in a cage and I need to just get out of that cage. Something that really, really helps me with this is, there's a quote from RuPaul when he was at Oprah's Super Soul session.
Well, it is interesting. I knew that you were my kind of human when I first heard you say that we're all born naked and the rest is just drag.
Yeah.
We're all in these kind of body suits, and you come up with these definitions and these ideas about who you really are. We are spiritual beings having a human experience.
Yeah. I was a young kid and I thought, is everybody getting that this is all kind of an illusion?
This quote just really helps me when I feel alone and when I feel like I can't create that space for Malia. When I was living in New York City, I was there for 7.5 years, and I was literally chasing other people's dreams, mindlessly auditioning for other people's stuff, and I was too afraid to create my own things. And they really need to teach that in acting school. Like, yeah, I learned the technique maybe 1/4, but the rest is like create your own stuff. So like none of this is perfect, and I didn't want to make it perfect. I just wanted to put it out there and like bring a smile to people's faces and to my face too. And I wanted to give it to myself as a gift. That's why I put it on my birthday. So yeah, those are the limiting beliefs that kept coming into my mind. The point of this is to realize that everyone feels this way. Even Beyonce feels this way.
When I did Girls, I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? Why am I here? What am I doing? Why did I do this?
But you can work to overcome them, because there comes a point where their limiting beliefs are circling so much that they start to make choices on the fear, and then they create a life that they never wanted in the first place. So if you can be aware of your limiting beliefs, like I am starting to be, you can overcome them, and being aware of them makes their power go away. It's like the zombies in I Am Legend, like when they come out into the sunlight. That is a really bad example, but the zombies in I Am Legend, that's one of my favorite movies. When they come out into the sunlight, like they disappear. Like those are limiting beliefs, so bring them out into the sun. Just being really brutally honest with yourself and listening, developing a meditation practice, honestly. We walk around with them all day and they're like in our body, they're a part of us, but really you can stop and you can listen and you can hear these things, and then you can start to speak the truth and say that they're not true and take action to work against them. This may seem silly and a little like I'm beating over a horse with all these things, but this is really something people deal with, especially in our middle class American society, where we're supposed to obtain and maintain the status quo. But honestly, like Beyonce, I'm not buying it.
Sometimes we don't reach for the stars. Sometimes we are satisfied with what people tell us we're supposed to be satisfied with, and I'm just not going for it.
A lot goes into sustaining that comfortable lifestyle, but then it's like you're just here and you're not rising up. Whereas if you were creative, you could pass that. There's no ceiling. There's no ceiling. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something. If anything, just take away that, like, if you identify your limiting beliefs, write them down, and you can start to see where they show up in your everyday life. Like for me, I feel it like as a wave sometimes. Like there's a wave of emotion going through my body, and then I hear the thought. So like that's kind of how it happens with me, and you just need to be able to recognize it in yourself. And pretty soon, if you're able to recognize them and, you know, come up with affirmations and techniques and actions that you can take to overcome those beliefs or just work with them and just acknowledge them, then you can reach the point of no ceiling of Beyonce. You know, she don't see no ceiling. It always comes back to me. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Go create something, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.